Everybody, Teryl here, time with Teryl. Boy, it's been a week, I think, since I did this, right? I think it's been a whole week. I'm trying to get more in, but anyway, here we are. And happy Friday. You can see the sunshine. There's no light on. This is amazing. It's a beautiful day here. I hope you're having a lovely day filled with sunshine as well. And thank you. A lot of people were writing in on Instagram. I had asked, what sort of things do you want to hear about? What can I help you with? What do we want to do? Excuse me. And a lot of you wrote in, and as I say, thank you for that. I appreciate it. These are going to be short little snippets of things. So the first one I'm going to do just like one each sort of session so that you're not stuck listening to all this stuff forever. Um, is somebody wrote in and said, what do you do when you're in the workplace and you are so stressed and you can't really do anything? It's not like you could do what you would normally say do, or would be your, say, first choice of dealing with stress. Can't go for a run, or you can't go to a yoga class, or whatever it is you might do that you like to do. So when you're in that situation and you know you don't have a whole lot of time and you are surrounded by coworkers and all of that, this is This is one that has been talked about a lot, so I'm sure so many of you know what it is. And for those who don't, that's great. You're going to learn something new, but it's called box breathing. And it's essentially what it is when you think of a box, right? You've got the four sides. And it is just a beautiful way of sort of bringing yourself back into that place of quiet. So we are not spiraling out of control, full of stress, angst. The thing, when the mind doesn't stop, you can see that hamster and you're doing everything you can to tell it to just slow down there, Nelly, and it just doesn't want to slow down. So, this will help. Let's call that hamster Nelly, shall we? Okay. Anyway, so with box breathing, essentially what you do is you're going to breathe in for a certain number, and you can decide what your count is going to be, as in, when you're breathing in, because you also have to hold the breath. So some people find that they felt a little bit panicky when you're not able to breathe. So you can decide how many counts. You can go for as long as you want, for as short as you want, whatever makes you feel comfortable. This is about alleviating the stress and not adding more onto yourself. So with box breathing, what I like to do is I do to the count of four. So we take a deep breath in, two, three, four, and we hold that breath, two, three, four. Then we exhale the breath again for four, two, three, four, and then hold it, two, three, four. And then you just repeat that for as long as you can, however many minutes you have, even if it's just a quick run out to the loo or the water fountain, whatever. So let's do this together, all right? And again, as many counts as you want. There's no right or wrong. You just do what makes you feel good. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in. Three, four. You're going to hold it. Two, three, four. You're going to exhale. Two, three, four, and hold it. Two, three, four. So you inhale, hold, exhale, and hold. Even that alone, my mind has been a little bit crazy today as well. So many different things going on for all of us, huh? But even just doing that demonstration for you was fabulous. It just whew, got me centered. Um, And I know you're saying, oh, it's fine for you to say. I don't know if I can't get centered right away. And I know exactly what you're thinking and how you're feeling, because when I first started doing all of this work, meditating and working on breath, I didn't understand it. I just didn't have the patience for it. And my mind would just keep going and I'd say, oh, the heck with this. Um, but it's practice. It's like anything. Anytime we can bring our body back to the breath, back to just breathing and being and emptying out as many of those voices that we possibly can, the better off we're going to feel. All right. So that is box breathing. And there's other things we can do, different ways to handle the stress. If you do have the opportunity to get outside, then by all means go for a walk, even if it's only for 2 minutes. Whatever you can, just get out to the fresh air. But again, that's one of the first things we do. When we leave the office, whatever place is bothering us, for me, it's the dentist. I'm really not fond of going to the dentist. There's that beautiful inhale and sigh as soon as I get to my car, and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank goodness that's over. Um, so we do that. Go outside and just give it a sigh, whatever it is that is going to work for you. But again, it is about connecting that breath. I don't know if you have any big plans for the weekend. I'm gonna have a quiet one. My daughter has hockey again tonight, hockey practice. I just got over the flu, which I feel so much better. If you would ask me to breathe in deep like that last week, yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. So there we are. I wish for you a fantastic weekend. And again, anything else, if there's any other subjects, different things you want to talk about, I would love to help you out in any way that I can. But in the meantime, thank you. I really appreciate you joining me, and we will talk very soon.